Today is Work at Home Wednesday. And there's three aspects of that I'm going to talk about. Number one, why you want to do it. Number two, how to make it happen. And number three, how to actually do it once you're doing it. So number one, do you want to do it? Well, that's different for everybody. What's great about it is it gets you out of the office, it gets you into a different environment, maybe a more comfortable environment. For me, the biggest benefit is I can actually get a lot more done. If I do it right, there's no distractions and I can just focus and do the things that I need to do. The downside is you're in your house, and if you let it, it will distract you all day. I don't think I could work at home 24/7. Having a separate office to me is key, but doing some of both is a wonderful balance, and I'm all about that. Number two, how to make it happen. You need to prove to somebody, either yourself if you're self-employed or your boss if you're an employee, that there's value in you doing it. You know, just working from home to a company sounds like you're just going to stay at home and do nothing. So you have to be ready to prove that you can do your job at least as well at home, if not better, than you can in the office. Otherwise, nobody's going to go for it. And that's true too if you're self-employed. You should be doing what's best for the business, and you need to make sure that working from home is best for your business. So if you can get as much done at home as you can at the office, great. But you need to be prepared to be able to prove that, to be able to show that and illustrate that in some meaningful way. There's a book that I highly recommend. I've read it a number of times by Tim Ferriss called The 4-Hour Workweek. And there's a lot of great stuff in it, but it definitely does talk too about how you can set yourself up to be able to work from home, to telecommute in some way. So I definitely recommend reading that and applying some of those principles, setting up some of those like metrics where you can prove to your boss, this is a thing that will work and here's how I can prove it. And then number three is how to work from home. So I've been doing it for, I don't know, a year or so, where I have a dedicated day that I work at home. And that has been a progression. At first, I wanted to just go home and watch movies. And that didn't last very long. And then I wanted to take care of stuff at the house, and that didn't last very long. The trick is you still need to get work stuff done. It's okay to get some home stuff done, but you have to figure that out ahead of time. So for me, every day I make a list. If it's not on the list, I don't do it, because that saves me from getting lost in a home improvement project that I wasn't even planning on doing. I segment up my day. This is personal, this is business, throughout the whole day. And there's a mix of both. And I feel really good about how much of each I'm able to get done. Work at home days are my busiest days, but they also feel so much more productive than any other day of the week. All right, yesterday's vlog is exporting. That's going to take about a half an hour. While that's going, I also got more tapes converting. And I'm all about doing as many possible things as I can at once to increase efficiency. So while that's all happening, I'm gonna go get coffee and milk from the store, cross that off my list. Actually, I kinda want breakfast today, so I'm gonna go get breakfast and go to the store, and since we live close enough, I'm gonna rollerblade to both of them. It'll give me a chance to try out my new skates. Oh, and I can't ignore one of my mom's great life lessons. When you get something new, try it out inside first so that if you have to, you can return it. Thanks, Mom. 10-second indoor test concluded, successful. I'm going outside. It's a lot warmer than I thought. Coat stays here. So far, so good. I feel like the orange really helps a lot. So far, so good. Skates are great. Now it's breakfast. Breakfast is manna hash and coffee. Favorite breakfast ever has been consumed. I was gonna go to the store to get coffee and milk, but instead I got coffee here. I'm gonna get milk on the way from basketball, because I gotta go home now and mow the lawn because it's supposed to rain, and then finish the other stuff on my list. It seems as though, like last Wednesday and the Wednesday before, every single Wednesday before that, I have overbooked myself. But I like it like that. Oh no, my rollerblades are too loose. Awesome, my rollerblades are just right. Check out how easy this is. And that was with one hand. Video's been exported, now it's got to upload, so it's about 54 minutes. That should be time to mow the lawn. Get one thing done while the other thing's getting done. Oh, and this tape is done. Done pile. Not done pile. Full contact basketball. Those were the days. Video is still uploading, it's taking forever. We need a better internet connection. VHS is still copying, I'm answering emails. That's 3 things going. I think that's enough. And then in about 15 minutes, I'm leaving for basketball. Here's my dilemma with our internet connection. We have like a 20 megabit download speed from Comcast, and we're paying like $65 a month, which is not a great price. You can get a better price. The problem is with the better price, it's gonna be a promotional thing. So either 12 months or 24 months, your price is gonna change, which means you need to remember to call them and haggle it back down or switch to AT&T or do something like that. I just don't want the hassle. So for the little bit extra premium, I was willing to pay that, and we don't really need a fast internet connection. But now that I'm uploading vlogs every day, when I'm uploading, I almost cannot use internet anywhere else in the house. Done with basketball, got milk, heading home. So I sat down to make sure the video was up, make sure it's tagged and shared and everything else like that, which took probably half an hour. Now I just want to sleep. Probably the fact that I sleep in no more than till 4:30 in the morning to get these vlogs done has something to do with it. But nonetheless, I don't have time to sleep right now. So shower time, that should help keep me awake. And shave time, because tomorrow we're shooting another part of our video and I've got to look the same in all of those parts. Shaving, that brings me to my next point. Who out there has the perfect solution for shaving where you don't hate it? doesn't irritate your skin, doesn't take forever to do, I'd love to hear about it. I just bought this thing and it's like awesome, I guess. It was like $200 and it's got a cleaning station and everything. It works good. The shave is not as good as a blade, but it doesn't irritate my skin, but it takes a little bit longer, and a dry shave isn't as good as a wet shave, but it's hard to... I hate shaving. Okay, so like it looks pretty good, right? But there's still some spots that I can feel are a problem. Lunch is leftovers, spinach, chicken, black beans, salsa, and a LaCroix. Oh, me? What am I doing? I'm cooking. Yeah. You know how they say like think before you speak? I'm sort of not so good at that when it comes to think before you act. If something gets me excited enough, I don't even want to hear the why not. And that's what's going on with dinner tonight. Last time I was at the butcher shop, I picked up these guys. A lamb sirloin roast and a rack of lamb. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what they taste like. I don't know how to prepare them. But I saw them and I thought, I want to try that. I think that'll be good. So today I took them out of the freezer and I set out to make them. That's why I have the computer, because that's step one of my cooking. There is a time and a place for caution. When you're weighing risks and the risks are really high, yeah, I think you have to exercise caution. But sometimes I think you have to ignore what you're up against. This vlog, for example, to actually succeed at a vlog and have it like produce income of some kind for you, I can only imagine the odds are astronomically against you. And if I thought about that a lot before starting the vlog, I would never start it. But because in instances like this, I ignore that, I get to have experiences that people who would just not do it don't get to have. And whatever comes of this vlog, I've already learned a ton. I've learned a ton about myself. I've learned a ton about video making. I've learned a ton about time management. And it's only been 7 days, 8 days. Sometimes this method pays off and sometimes it doesn't. In the case of dinner tonight, from what I read, it's gonna pay off. Okay, this little lamb experiment, I guess I get to learn something new today. The zest of one lemon. From what I've read, you can use a microplane and a lemon and just do this. Carefully not getting the white part of the skin, because at least I know, having eaten pieces of the skin, that part tastes terrible. If I'm doing this wrong, let me know in the comments below, or I'm sure I'll find out when I eat it and it's terrible. All right, zest. Smells amazing. So if I did that right, that is lemon zest. No idea if that's the amount of lemon zest you're supposed to get from a lemon or not, but that's what happens when you try new things. You'll find out. I'm flipping things. I doubt it's supposed to be on fire, but that is awesome. Alexa, stop. Dinner caught on fire. We had it on the grill about 3 times longer than the recipe planned for. But it looks good, and I'm confident the green beans are good. First bite. That's amazing.